Okay, well, welcome everyone to another episode of Muggle with a Mic. We're getting right into it because I have rain outside as well, and Phil says it's storming in his place, so we're gonna get this episode in here. Hi, Phil.
Hey,
All right, so let's do our mug section. Phil, you go first because you look so dapper in your wiener dog Hawaiian shirt.
I have a cup it's a Starbucks from Copenhagen.
Ooh, how'd you get that?
A friend of mine uh, just got back from vacationing there, so they brought me a mug.
Those
They know
mugs
I collect
are,
them.
they're like the Hard Rock Cafe t-shirts of
Hmm.
Starbucks.
I'm running out of space for them. I need to get a shelf. I have quite a few of them, so
How many do you think you have?
I'd say probably over 50.
Whoa!
Yeah, I don't know. Most of them are. I quit taking them out of the boxes just so I could, because I have a bunch that I
Like
kind of
Funko
drink
Pop
out of. But
dolls.
yeah, I probably should rotate them. But one of these days, I'm gonna get a big shelf to
Display.
display them on.
Now, will you put them in geographical order?
Doubtful. I mean, I don't know how would you?
I go west to east, starting
Okay.
in Alaska and going to Russia or Japan.
Give me fire, you bojo! Don't cars don't work on water! Unless you've got power!
All right, guys. I lost power, but luckily the laptop battery kept everything going. I lost my mic though. I'm waiting for the internet. The internet's back, and I'm waiting to get Phil back. So bear with. There's always something. Every freaking episode, there's some kind of technical difficulty. I can't believe I lost internet and Phil didn't. It's usually Phil. Well, while we're waiting, here's my mug. It's from Grandpa's Cheese Barn. You can read what it says on the YouTube video. Audio listeners don't get to see it because it's kind of a joke. It's it's punny. Anyway, it's a cheese mug from Grandpa's Cheese Barn. My nephew's been playing Minecraft, and he would say that a charged creeper attacked the podcast. Oop, wait, whoop, there. Bilbo? Bill?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, for the first time, I'm the one who lost internet.
Hmm.
While I was still recording, but you were gone. But I showed him my mug. It's from Grandpa's Cheese Barn.
Oh, that's cool. Where'd you get that at?
Ashland, Ohio, on the way up to Cleveland.
Hmm.
Have you ever been?
No.
It's a big old barn with cheese. And they have a ice cream place there and a big area that has candy. You'd probably like it.
Yeah, that sounds like pretty cool.
Yeah, I think they have like 2 or 3 locations in Ohio. I got basically a Guinness cheese, and I also got an
Hmm.
Irish what kind of cheddar? No, wasn't cheddar. Mild. It might have been a mild cheddar. Um, they were pretty good. And mom got a few things, and yeah, it's a fun place. It has like whatever the amount of cheese you think different types of cheese there are, they have it. Like hundreds of different types of cheese.
Wow. I went to Tillamook
Oh yeah.
in Oregon, and it's a big cheese factory. It's like pretty cool.
Their cheese is good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk the Man of Steel. Oh, before we get into it, we have a new sound on the soundboard, movie related. So, or podcast related for our specific podcast. We have, of course,
There you go. Surprise, surprise.
and then we have,
Game over, man. It's game over.
Yep. Classic.
and another
Little
class,
aliens.
another classic.
Great Scott.
Some Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I've added this: when you're innocent of something and people just keep telling you you did something that you didn't do, you just yell.
I'm just a tourist.
Could you hear that one? That one's
Mhm.
quieter.
I'm just a tourist.
There we go. So I'm just a tourist.
I'm just a tourist.
All right. So Man of Steel 2025. What I know that you saw it a couple days ago. I saw it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear whose opinion do we want to hear unfaltered by the other opinion?
You can go first. Are we gonna rate this from? We need like a rating system.
Well, okay,
That's
so
consistent
on Letterboxd,
for all the movies.
on Letterboxd, it's always 5 out of 5 stars, and you can do half
Okay.
stars, so it's like out of 10. But
Okay.
I think I gave it either a 7.5 or an 8.
Out of 5 stars. Wow,
Oh,
that's
I'm sorry,
pretty
out of 10. So which would be which would be what 3.5?
good. Three and a half.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
3.5. Did I think that it was like as good as the first Guardians? I don't think so, because I'm comparing James Gunn movies.
Yeah.
Do I think it was as memorable as that? I don't think so. But I did think it was the type of DC film that I think I've been wanting to see, as opposed to the darker universe. So I was happy about that. Yeah, there were some things in it that I don't think were necessary and maybe trying a little hard, but I think David did a great job. I think all the main characters did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the worry of there being too many characters in the movie didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because all the characters that we thought were going to take too much space didn't. Yeah, and I think that you probably like that they didn't do an origin story again, that they just jumped right into it.
I do like that.
Yeah.
Well, I think you pretty much align because I
Okay.
would give it 3.5 to 4 stars.
Mm-hmm.
I actually liked it better than I thought I was going to.
Okay.
So,
That's good.
yeah. So I did think. I mean, there are definitely aspects that they could have done a lot better, but overall, like I like the cast, and I thought they overall did a good, reasonable job. Now, as far as like, I mean, what do you think as far as, because this is like uh, kicking off the new DC universe, the gun universe. So, do you think it was good for that, not just the movie, but I mean, do you think that that was a
I'm
good movie to lead
optimistic.
it off with?
I'm optimistic.
Do you think it'll make the money back? Do you think it'll make it a profit? Because I think it has to make around like $700 million to. I think this weekend it hit.
Here, I'll look it up.
I think it's going to hit 400 million globally.
Hold on. Spilled stuff. I'll be back.
I didn't hear surprise when that happened. That's
Game over, man. It's game over.
that's more like it.
Oh, nothing. A little. Oh, hold on. It got around the control key. Oh, crap. We're okay. If it hadn't been for this pad, this Star Wars pad that I have, it would have been all on everything. So
Yeah.
we're good. The force was strong with this one. Okay, sorry. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying that I mean,
Or the box
it's
office.
estimated it's got to make around $700 million to break even.
I don't think it's going to. And I'm just judging that off of the attendance at the viewing I saw.
Yeah,
It was a, well, mind you, it was a 3:45 showing, matinee showing on a
yeah,
Saturday, the week after it premiered.
yeah.
If
Which
we could,
it's
yeah,
got a soft international box office number. It did relatively well here in the United States.
400 million worldwide.
Yeah, because I think it made like 125 million in the US the first weekend, and only made like 95 million
Mm-hmm.
um, overseas. So
Yeah.
it's kind of soft overseas, but and then next weekend, of course, you have Fantastic Four, which will probably eat into a chunk of
Right.
a
Well, and
profit, but only
Jurassic World came out as well.
yeah, which has done really well in other countries.
Yeah.
But I think it only dropped about 58%. A lot of movies have been dropping a bit more than that, like the second weekend, like the box office.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It'll
I
be
mean,
interesting.
I did not think 400 mil in just, 2 weeks' time, a
Yeah.
week time, basically. So maybe that's good.
Yeah,
I
if it
will
has
say,
legs, I think it
yeah.
has a chance. But I mean, I don't think it'll hit a billion. Um, I don't think it'll hit $1 billion, but I could be wrong.
Now, what did Wicked make? Because I'm going to compare everything to Wicked because I went twice and both times the theaters were packed. And the first time was when it first came out, and the second time was like weeks after, and it was still packed. So let's just see what it made. Domestic 473, worldwide 750, basically 756.
Okay.
So it would have to do as well as Wicked to make it back.
Yeah.
So,
Which I don't know. Like I said, summer is just like kind of a rotating.
mhm.
I mean, you have a new movie every week or every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They'll kind of knock it off its throne. So
But
it could. I mean, it's
we
potential.
also forget about, I mean, I know we have the office numbers, but we also have like product sales and all that kind of stuff. I don't know
You
if that
do, and
helps.
probably you know, crypto stuff will sell because he was
Okay,
he.
can we talk about him? I know some people were disappointed because he doesn't look like Crypto from the
Yeah, he's a
comics.
Labrador.
Yeah.
He's a Labrador now. So it's a
But
kind of a James Gunn insert because that's his dog,
mhm.
basically.
Urzo, or what's his name?
Uh, yeah, I'm not sure.
Something that's something like the dog's name is. Um, I loved him. I love that he was a dog that was not a misbehaving dog, but not a well trained dog. Even though
Yeah,
Crypto in the comics books is like stout and
yeah.
like superhero dog. I loved Crypto and his ear that's stuck up. What are your thoughts on him?
No, some people were worried that he would be in it too much, but I think like I really think it's like they stuck him in there for merchandising. I think,
I'm fine
of
with
course,
it.
I haven't really. I don't know. Of course, I don't have been cruising down the toy aisle, but have you seen a lot of Superman merch?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking for it.
Yeah,
And I don't really go into, unfortunately, I should support brick and mortar stores more, but I haven't walked into a store lately. So, yeah, I wouldn't
yeah,
know. I will say they've done a lot of like Dairy Queen has it on their cups. They've done a lot of
yeah.
promo stuff. But as
Probably
far as,
not. Probably not as much as Fantastic Four.
no, no.
They've got. They're no. They know Marvel knows that the success of their upcoming Avengers movies probably
Mm-hmm.
lands squarely on this upcoming movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I will say, when I went, I was going to try to put Crypto on the screen here, like with the logo.
Hmm.
And as I was looking for an image, it was just product after product of Crypto stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
not gonna lie. I mean, my dogs are probably gonna be wearing a crypto costume for the fall. I'll probably.
hey, when that girl who had the like nanites all over her, which is
Yeah.
kind of like the movie Bloodshot, but when she attacked crypto with it, I think she might be the worst villain in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody was like, and I can understand Superman getting upset and because if someone got my dog.
Where's the dog? I felt like he was John Wick.
Yeah. Where's the dog?
I mean, and if for anyone, especially Superman, Clark Kent, to get upset over something, it would be over the dog.
Yeah. Um. Like I made a list when I got out of the theater. I kind of made a list of. I went home and I grabbed a notepad and
Mm.
wrote down um, stuff that like I thought either needed expanded on or were problematic for the movie.
Okay, let's go through 'em.
Because I mean, it's a good movie, and like I said, I'm not nitpicking, but I
But
always
you
like
are.
to. Well, I guess so, but I like when I watch a movie, I like it. I know it's a superhero movie, so
Right.
but I still like realism in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to play within the rules of that universe. So
Okay.
um, and it's kind of fun to talk about stuff that's like you'd kind of change a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But so I have a list. I mean, do you have a list? Did you make any kind of observations?
It's all in here.
Okay.
I should have. But then again, I saw it yesterday. So,
Okay. Okay. Number one,
number one.
like, how did Mr. Terrific? He said, "Well, I put a tracker in Superman's bloodstream. How'd
Mm-hmm.
that happen?"
I think it was off screen. We didn't know. He'd done it years
But
ago.
yeah, but I mean, how did he
Oh, you want to know more
get it
info?
in there? Because well, he's impervious. I mean, so like, how did he get it into Superman's body? Does Superman not know about it? Because
Well, how did
he's not
Lex
just there.
Luthor get his hair?
Yeah. Well, he said it was during a battle, but I mean, I guess like his hair could fall. Everybody's loses a hair here and there.
Mm-hmm.
He
Well,
said he
and
combed it and found a hair, but like, how would you inject
yeah, I was
a
just gonna,
tracker into Superman?
because he's the Man of Steel. A needle wouldn't
Hmm.
pierce his skin, right?
Right. Right.
Maybe it was in the coffee in the morning. He squirted it in the coffee and he drank the coffee.
Okay. So
Mm.
it just absorbed into his
Metabolically, it was
metabolically.
inserted. Let's go
Yeah.
with that. I'm gonna
I
help.
don't know. It's
I'm
just
gonna try to answer all of these.
it's just random stuff I think about.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, I think it's a good movie. Don't get me wrong,
No,
but
yeah.
it's just like these are random thoughts. Um, like,
I had a big
um,
problem, which I'll tell you after you get through all yours.
is it? I had a big problem with Superman's parents, them changing the origin there,
Yeah,
because that just makes Kryptonians look like,
jerks.
instead of being the noble people they
Mm-hmm.
are, it's just like, hey, go conquer this planet. If anybody tries to oppose you, kill them, and then get your hair.
But do you think there's something like I thought they were going to reveal that Lex purposely mistranslated it, and that's not what they were saying.
Well, see, no, well, they asked James Gunn about that, and he said,
Mm-hmm.
no, that's it. That is the
Mm.
real message. Which I think it would have played much better if he would have. I mean, just made up that second half of the message. So you're telling me he's got like all these robots
Yep.
hanging around the house with advanced technology, and they couldn't descramble that, but
Yeah.
Lex comes along and he's just
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, well, this is what the message says.
Yeah. I think that was a little
And
weak
that to me,
sauce. Yeah.
yeah, that doesn't make much sense to me. I know like Lex is a genius, but if you have like for years, if you've had all these like super intelligent robots and you're in the you
Yeah.
know
Well, and the girl's
uh
the one who deciphered it. It wasn't even
yeah
Lex. It was the technology
yeah
that he
yeah
created.
yeah
Meh.
but you would think they would be able to focus on that message and kind of but I think it would have made much more sense if it would have made Lex seem more diabolical. It's like, yeah, because in the end they had the same thing. They just had a news story, and it's just like, oh well, Lex is trying to paint Superman in a negative light.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, um, so I mean, and the end result's the same. So why not just say, yeah, he just made that up and
Yeah, I don't like that they. I really, yeah, it's true. I don't like that they made his parents the enemy. I mean, they
yeah,
made him bad.
yeah,
And now, but then they twist it to make it show that Superman is more human than he is Kryptonian
yeah,
because of how he was raised. Basically, how you're raised is more of who you are than where you came from, is
yeah.
what
But
they're saying.
I think they had that in all the movies, though. I mean, really. I mean,
Yeah,
it's always he was adopted, and his parents
yeah,
brought him up right, and um, truth, justice, and the American way, and
yeah,
apple pie and baseball, and
yeah.
so I mean, because if they would have been bad parents, I mean, he wouldn't have turned out like that. So
Right, yeah, and I mean, like with the first Superman with Henry Cavill, you had good and bad
yeah,
Kryptonians. His
yeah,
parents were good. That's why they
yeah,
saved him.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a different
I don't know.
multiverse. It's a
I
different.
know a lot of people are kind of upset about that,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's some people just don't care because
Yeah,
hey, but it kind of to me, I don't know, it kind of bothers me a little bit.
but then again, it's never been done to before, so it's a new creative way
Well,
of looking at
I
Superman.
I think that they've kind of, I could be wrong, but I think they have kind of just maybe done like a what if or something. That's
Yeah.
Marvel, but I think they played around with that in like an alternate comic book maybe, but
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, we agree on that one.
okay.
Yeah.
I
Number
did not
three.
like. I did not like. I like Millie Alcock. I like that actress, but I did not like the idea of a drunk Supergirl
Yeah.
just flying around partying. I mean,
Yes, I agree.
and
I was confused by that.
if like he's like, oh, she flies to planets with a red sun so she can
Get drunk.
get drunk, but like if you're back here,
Why are you
like
still
if you
acting that way?
why are you still, wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
you be sober if you're back in the yellow
Yellow
sun?
sun. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she called Superman a derogatory word.
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't like that. It's like, I mean, really, I mean, so that makes me not want to see
No, I get you.
Supergirl,
Yeah.
because it's like, so you're just kind of like a spoiled brat.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's going to be a redemption story. I mean, but if I'm watching a I don't want to watch like, what was that Hancock that Will Smith was in? That was just, he was just a terrible super.
Bad
I don't want.
superhero.
I
Yeah.
don't want to. I'm afraid that's what Supergirl is going to be like. And I want to look up to my superheroes. I don't
Well,
want
help me
to
out.
have them.
So they made a big deal saying he was the last Kryptonian, but they forgot about her. She's
Yeah.
around. So then on top of that, I mean, they're doing something where she doesn't train Crypto well, and that's how Crypto got there. Which I didn't know Crypto was her dog. I thought Crypto was.
No, it's hers. He was watching it, and I think that's part of the reason why he was a little bit ill behaved, because it's
Oh yeah,
he doesn't belong. He doesn't belong to Super. It's not Superman's
he's
dog.
baby.
It's like
He's dog
it's hers. So
sitting.
yeah,
Yeah, but no.
he's
But my
dog
thing
sitting.
is, he's reflecting in the comics. Was he Supergirl's dog?
Uh, honestly, I don't know. I
I
don't
don't think
think so,
so.
because I never really
Let me look it up.
read the Superman comic books in depth.
Crypto's origin.
But it could have been. I mean, because she's like, honestly, in the comic book, she is older than Superman. She was a teenager, and she got sent to watch after him, but she got put in suspended animation, and then he grew up, and then she thawed out,
That's right. Yeah, there's a
and
time difference.
then she was like
I forgot about
physically
that.
appears younger because she was in stasis.
The Crypto the Superdog's origin story in most iterations involves him being a dog on Krypton, Superman's home planet. Sent into space as a test subject for a rocket before Superman, his ship
Oh
gets
no.
oopsie, his ship gets knocked off course, ultimately landing on Earth years later, where he reunites with the now teenaged Superboy. So
Okay.
he's Clark's
Yes.
dog.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't understand why she has
Yeah.
crypto.
I think it was a. I don't know. I think they're just trying to tie it all together, and that was kind of like a little surprise, surprise.
Oh,
Like
I
at the
got it.
yeah, yeah. Um. So I don't know. I mean, what's your feeling? What's your feeling on Supergirl?
No, I'm with you all the way on that.
Yeah.
I felt like her behavior was out of place, not her
Yeah.
character. And what
Which
worries
that
me
is.
more is her behavior than the fact that Crypto's her dog. It
Yeah.
just doesn't make sense. Maybe something happened. Maybe she
Yeah.
lost a friend or something, and it's going to tie in to
Well, I
what she's
think
doing.
I think and I haven't read that run of that particular comic, but it's based on like Supergirl World of Tomorrow,
Okay.
and in that one, I think like because she was a teenager when Krypton blew up, and so I think she has like kind of these like demons, like PTSD and stuff
Yeah.
from where she remembers the planet and she went
It's
through
all
that
gone.
traumatic experience.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so and that's I don't know if that's where they're heading with it, but I believe that in that comic book that they're basing her character on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I never really read it. I've just I watched a few kind of like videos on it
Okay. Well, that would make
with people
sense
kind of
then.
talking about it.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm. She needs
but
she needs Clark in her life to be a mature mentor.
yeah,
Stop
yeah.
acting a
So
fool.
yeah, so I don't know that. I mean, I guess it'll be interesting going forward to see how they deal with it, but
Yeah.
it's you know
Yeah. What's number 4?
um
So I'm with you on 2 of them.
okay. I have here. I thought there should have been more character development on some of the characters.
Ooh.
Um,
Well, they're probably going to have other movies.
yeah, but
Hmm.
I mean, that was just a
Jimmy
thought.
Olsen, for one. What?
Yeah.
I was like,
Um,
just okay.
like, and I understand like one of the things like Guy Gardner was talking about like, oh, he has hypno glasses. Did you
Yeah.
know that? And I know they're trying to explain the whole like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm Superman, I'm Clark,
Zoe Deschanel type.
but where did he get these hypno glasses? I mean, Mom and Pa Kent didn't get them for him.
They were in the Fortress of Solitude.
Okay, Fortress of
One of
Solitude,
the
the
robot number
robots,
4 made them.
robots. Which the robots were all like gun people. Like, I think one of them was
Alan Tudyk.
oh shoot, was one, and then Manus, the girl that played Manus was one, the
No
female,
way. Let
and
me look up.
Michael Rooker was like robot number 1, I think.
Alan Tudyk voices Robot 4. Bradley
Hmm.
Cooper.
Was Super Jarrell.
Yeah. Michael Rooker and Palm Clementieff.
Yeah, that was Manus, and then he was Yondu. I mean,
And Jennifer Holland also voices one.
I'm not sure.
Who's Jennifer Holland?
I mean, that could be totally somebody, some rando, but
They're making it out to be it's somebody. Oh, is she married to James? She's married to James Gunn. She's an
oh
actress.
yeah, she always has like a part in his movies. So
Yeah, I know her
um,
face.
yeah,
Yeah. Here you go.
okay. So I guess that, excuse me, I guess that could be explained away if like if the robots were like, oh okay,
Yeah, they
he
made.
needs a
Well,
way
he
to
made his suit.
made it.
I'm sure the robots made the suit. They
Yeah.
made the
Which
glasses
I,
for
I
it
do
too.
think I do think like Man of Steel um address that accordingly, like because it was kind of like Under Armour. It was like for their battle suits. It was like the
Mm-hmm.
you know
Yeah. Because
so
the other guy's Jor El, was it? Jor, who's the bad guy?
that Zod.
Zod. He had an
Yeah,
outfit too.
yeah.
Here's my other thing. Just for an example, I've taken off my glasses for the
Oh,
audio
who are you?
listeners.
Where'd Katie go?
That's
Oh
a
my
whole
goodness.
different person. But what I'm saying is, I need to clean my glasses off. Are you telling me not one time during the day Clark needs to clean off his glasses and then the whole office knows?
Yeah,
His
I
one
mean,
little strand of
obviously
hair
his
curls
his
down.
hair's different, and I think like that's one thing that the original Christopher Reeve did well. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
because he acted like such a nerd, and then I mean,
Mm-hmm.
just a whole different personalities. But
Speaking of
um,
acting like a nerd, apparently David is kind of a nerd. He's a huge Star Wars fan, like huge. He likes jazz music, and he's somewhat awkward. Like,
what David are we talking about?
Superman.
Oh, okay, okay.
Superman. He did an episode, a podcast episode. I'm almost done with it, but it's called "Take Your Shoes Off." Rick Glassman is a comedian, and he does it. And it's the one promo he requested to do, and I would suggest you go on and watch it. It's hilarious. Um, but yeah, he's an uber nerd. He loves Star
Yeah.
Wars. He has. Go online and maybe I'll play it here.
You don't. Maybe you don't recognize who this. You don't recognize David, do you?
No.
Oh, good.
Am I supposed to recognize him?
That's Darth Vader.
Oh.
Maybe you know him as Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Not a Tatooine fan, are we?
My dream role, I think, would be to play like an X-wing pilot in a Star Wars film.
Yeah.
A Jedi was sort of my childhood dream, but now, since I'm into aviation, like sitting in an X-wing cockpit, huh. I'm feeling like I'm sitting across from, pick your favorite jazz pianist, and he's saying, "You just do this, and then you do that, and then you play a diminished scale here, and then you obviously substitute this chord, and then if you're ever, I'll tell you do this, and then you can just play my version." Like, well, and also, second thing, if I can talk for a second.
I'm sorry.
Kidding. I'm having a great time. You're great. I love you. This is the other thing that you're good at, that it takes some skill. It's not so easy. It's like doing and then coming right back to it. Because otherwise you get this dead space afterwards that John Michael has to... Michael.
You don't need to fill dead space.
No. It's not about filling it. It's about living it in a way.
Great. Then think about what you want to say. No.
I'm going back to what I was going to say. Do you mind?
No. I want to talk to you more about Nick. No, go ahead.
And
Well, I know he
Rick
said that,
Glassman.
like, if you had the chance to do a second Superman movie or be in a Star Wars movie,
Oh, Star Wars.
yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, and he'd love
So-
to play just a Jedi, any Jedi.
Yeah,
If you could play a role in a Star Wars film, what would it be?
I would have wanted to be in the original trilogy.
Like a rebel
Something.
soldier, pilot?
Just anything. I'd take it anything, as long as I had a speaking part. I just say one word.
I'd want to be Chopper's keeper. Like a trapper keeper. Chopper's
Yeah.
keeper. I would help Chopper out and we'd be best buds.
All right.
That's me. Okay, number
Okay.
6? 5, 6?
Just an observation. They could have done it better with some of the CGI, because
Okay.
Baby Joey looked he looked weird.
Well,
I mean,
Baby
I
Joey's an
realize-
alien.
I know, I realize he's an alien, but still, it's like, I don't know. It seems like with Hollywood and babies and CGI, I don't know. They always look weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, even for an alien, he looked
Because
kind of.
Joey's dad looked great with all of
Yeah.
his morphine.
But that
into
was,
different
I think,
elements.
I think that was like a lot of that was practical effects. I mean, just when he was on there.
Well, how would you make a
uh,
baby alien a practical effect?
Well, you could do a puppet. Yeah.
I don't know. Have you ever seen Renesmee on the Twilight Saga?
I'm telling you, Hollywood just doesn't. Just keep him covered up and don't even.
Yeah,
Just-
put him in swaddling clothes.
Yeah, just put a Get like a baby doll or something, just wrap it up so you can't even see him. It's my baby.
Okay, so now that we're talking about that whole scene of when Superman's trying to save baby Joey,
Yeah.
um, I don't, I didn't get any of that crack in the earth. I don't think that was necessary. I think you could have the transports from different places, but I didn't get the whole falling into the pixelated river. I didn't. That was the
It's,
one part I was like, "What? We could have
it's
taken
kind
this
of like,
out."
yeah. I mean, it's just. I mean, it's kind of like lava. It's like you don't want to get in it.
Yeah, but they
You know,
said
it's
like,
like
"Don't fall in it." Like Mr. Terrific was like, "Don't fall in it,"
yeah,
and then Superman
yeah.
falls in it, and nothing.
Well, Superman's he's a Man of Steel. He's impervious.
No, I know, but I I thought something would have happened to him. Like
Yeah,
it would have made
yeah,
him weaker or something as he's going through it.
yeah.
But I mean, the wormhole
But
was kind of neat.
definitely you don't want the baby to fall in it because I mean the
No.
other people fell in it and died. I mean,
But the baby
like
fell in it at one point. Did you not notice that
nah, he was holding it up.
he was? But I feel like there was one moment when the baby did go under for a millisecond.
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna watch it frame by frame
Okay.
when it comes to home digital.
Um, you do that. I mean, that's when I definitely I'll watch this movie again because I like a lot of movies I'll go. It's just like
Yeah.
okay, I saw it and I don't really. I'll probably never watch it again.
It was
I
a
mean,
quantity and quality. In some
yeah.
instances, no, but it was enough quality that yeah, I want to watch it again to see things that I might have missed or that I want clarity on.
Okay, like
Another one.
here. No, here's my last two.
Ooh, drum roll.
Okay, and this is a kind of a deal breaker for me. It's probably like one of the reasons that I ranked it lower.
Okay. Oh, it would have been higher.
So, probably, but this just doesn't make any sense to me. So
Okay.
if you were fighting Superman,
Mm-hmm.
could you
I would lose.
dodge it? Could you dodge a punch?
No,
Why?
because I'm not athletically superior.
I mean, do you think you don't think you could dodge it? Do you think Superman moves fast? Probably faster than you can see. He's
I think
fast
he
as a
has
speeding bullet.
better reflex abilities. Yes. Yeah, he's
Okay.
quicker and faster than me. Yes.
Okay. Well, then how in the world can he be fighting someone? Lex sees it delayed because it's a TV,
Yeah.
figures out he's going to use this move, calls out a counter move to someone over here, and that person inputs it in time for it to.
Like a relay, like a domino effect.
Yeah, I think if I in person couldn't even dodge it, how can he, like I said, watch it on a delay on a from a thing? Like I said, memorize like of course he's smart, so I'm not saying he couldn't memorize like counter moves or attacks, but then relay it to like one of your cronies. You got like 12 people around there. It's like I'm in charge of these moves, and then have them counter it by the time a Superman reacts.
Okay. Would you like my
See,
counter argument to it?
Yeah.
First of all, I agree with you. I agree with you completely. There would be too much of delay. If Lex would just do that in person, maybe he'd stand a chance against him.
But I don't even think so because by the time you, like I said, even if you were there,
no, I'm saying
I mean he could move faster than a human could react.
Yes, but how are you supposed to cinematically make that scene more exciting? Now, he could have a little game controller and basically play him like a video game, but how much fun would that be to watch it?
Why not just say he's a clone and he's equal and he's smart? Instead of like, well, he's real dumb, brains over brawn. I have to like use
but I
him as
think
a
that
puppet.
was the issue was he didn't have the brains. Lex had the brains. And the minute go get the toy, Crypto, the minute he didn't have the brains anymore, he was just brawn.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, why write it like? I mean, because James Gunn wrote it like that. You could write it that he's smart, he's equal, he's like. But you could have done it where like, of course, Lex. This would have made more sense because you're playing it off against the parents. Yeah. But Lex was his dad, so he's corrupt and he's the bad Superman.
Yeah.
And just let him duke it out. I mean, at best, he's a clone. They'd be equal match, but Superman just got his butt whipped the whole.
But because I think
the whole movie,
they were saying was Lex was the brains, and the clone was the brawn.
but it didn't.
And Superman has both. When you take
Yeah.
one away, Superman's going to win.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
what they were saying.
But it doesn't make sense because there's no way that, like I said, the reaction time. I mean, that just to me
no,
that's
I'm with
just
you on
totally-
that. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't he just have buttons that he sat there and pushed A1?
Well,
B13.
but even then, you couldn't push it fast enough because he's faster than a speeding bullet. You couldn't react fast enough. Mere human.
Milliseconds.
The only one to have
matter.
reflexes, yeah. The only one to have those reflexes would be the clone of Superman.
But
Spoilers if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
By the way,
if you hadn't,
surprise.
If you haven't seen it, well, if you haven't seen it, why are you listening to the podcast?
I don't know.
Game over, man.
We should have a disclaimer.
But
But that to me that just kind of spoils the whole.
I think
plot.
the one thing that covers them there is that Luke said, Lex. I said Luke, but I put Lex and Luthor together. Luthor said, I have been studying his behavior and I know his every anticipated move.
Yeah.
So that fixes with the delay. That says, I already know what he's about to do, so I'm doing it earlier than what he's expecting.
Well, I don't agree with that because, I'd still
that's
say
they're
you have
come
to
back
see
and
it.
say that.
Yeah, but still, okay. Say even if he was there in person, he saw it and he knew what he was going to do. He's still relaying it through.
Oh, I'm with you.
2 or 3 people.
I'm with you.
It would have made more sense if there was like maybe he had some kind of neural interlink
in
with
his head,
in his head, and
But
he.
how are we going to watch that on a screen and know
You
that he's
are,
thinking
but-
of a move and then doing it?
They should have had a better device, because to
I'm
plot
with you.
device.
Hey, the other thing, Phil, is this is happening in a fictitious city called Metropolis.
I know, and like I said at the beginning, you got to play within the rules of that universe that they're building.
Maybe that's a
And
new
I
rule.
agree. Okay, you can react faster than Superman.
Yes.
Okay, and the people here sitting here can react faster.
Mhm.
I
So-
won.
In a
I
way,
got it.
basically, Phil, if we were having this podcast in Metropolis, my answer to do I think I could dodge a Superman punch is yes. I think I could.
Okay.
No, I know it doesn't make sense, but I think you have to suspend belief and rationale with that for the movie.
Okay. Well,
You don't want to.
I don't want to. My biggest disappointment of the whole movie.
Oh, wow, we've gone to that. The biggest disappointment
Yeah,
is what?
I never got to see Miss Tessmacher's toes.
You're going to have to explain that.
Well, you didn't like the whole time in Jimmy's phone. It was like mutant toes, and he
Oh,
said
yes.
her feet looked like melted popsicles. Like, and they never. I'm like, come on, at least give us a glimpse of your teasing the whole movie.
No.
Yeah.
And
You weren't
that
trying-
clearly is the reason
You
why
weren't trying to glimpse.
he doesn't want anything to do with her.
You didn't try to glimpse the whole time. Like, let me see.
No,
See
I
them
never
toes.
did. I kept trying to figure out what's wrong with her, and then I saw his phone,
Yeah.
and I was like,
But then he just had her listed as mutant toes.
Yeah.
He kept making references to her toes, and then she even said, "Is it my toes?" And I'm like,
I made that. I didn't like him because of all that. Because that's the only thing. Look at what she's doing for you. She literally got locked up in a cell for you. Am I right?
well, she did, but I mean, she was like,
Overbearing.
she was. I mean,
Yeah.
she was just trying to exploit him. She was just trying to do this to get a date with him. So
She liked him.
I know, but
If you like someone, you go beyond, above and beyond for them, like taking selfies of classified information. Okay, Phil. Now
I
let's.
just thought, that's kind of whole thing's a jest. But I mean, they did like make a big deal of it. You thought at the end or something they were going to be like like she was gonna be a metahuman or something,
Well,
and she was
no. Okay, the two post-credit scenes, speaking of,
yeah.
they kind of weren't informative, were they?
Well, wasn't the one with Supergirl, or was that just part of the movie?
That was
I
part of
can't
the
remember
movie. The
what was this.
one was just him sitting there with Crypto, which why is
Oh
he
yeah,
sitting with Crypto if Crypto went off with Supergirl?
yeah. It's just showing that they made up and they're buddies because he was like kind of,
Angry
you
with him.
know, kind of dogging on the dog
Yeah.
the whole, and then well, the other one I think is just like he was jerking Mr. Terrific's chain because it was supposed to be comedy relief
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you
because
think,
I'm
Mr.
terrific.
Terrific?
Yeah, he's pretty funny. I liked him,
Yeah.
but like, see, I'd like to have a little bit more character development with him because I don't know anything about him.
I think we're gonna learn. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Is he's
and
gonna
I
have
mean,
his own standalone.
I can get the Green Lantern, even though I'm not that familiar with Guy Gardner, but he's a known jerk in the comic book. So,
Okay. I didn't know
but Hawk
anything.
Girl, especially, yeah. But Hawk Girl is, and he has that haircut in the comic books. That's
Does
why
he?
they did it. And then like Hawk Girl was just like, I mean, she had the least character development of,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and really, I don't know that too much about her from the comic books either.
Mm-hmm.
But she was just like screaming a lot and hitting people with a mace.
Well, and then there's the one point when they're putting up, which it was really sweet when the kid was holding up the Superman flag, and then they
Yeah,
show her there without her mask on, and for a second I was like, "Who's that?"
yeah.
And then I
It's
realized,
Isabel Merced. She was in Alien Romulus. Remember her?
was she? She having a
Yeah.
shaved head?
No, that
Okay.
she was the pregnant one that had the big.
Oh,
I think
that baby.
she played Dora the Explorer too in like
What
live
a
action.
wide range of characters.
Yeah, but in the live action Dora movie, I think she was Dora the Explorer.
Do you
And then
like the podcast Muggle with a mic? Blink, blink, blink,
and
blink.
then I don't know. I just thought that was too. It's like okay, well, I'm not Superman. See ya. I'll just let you fall to your death.
Yeah.
I mean that's kind of. I mean,
Wait, which part are we talking about?
like when she had that like dictator, and then she just like, okay, well, I'm not
Well, that just
Superman,
showed.
so
I think
I
that
don't care if you
showed.
die or not.
Yeah, I don't have any morals, or I'll just drop you down here. I don't care if I kill you.
Yeah, and,
What about them
I know,
Russian roulette with the guy?
yeah, that was pretty rough.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, they were dogging Superman because it's like, well, you went to this country and saved these lives without. But it's like, okay, for her, it's just like, just kill you. I don't care. I mean, she's supposed to be part of this, like, Justice Gang or Justice League. I mean, you think they'd at least have, like, okay,
I liked when
don't
he
kill
said
people.
Justice Gang.
That's not justice. I like that name. You're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, that's not really justice. It's like,
Yeah.
it's just like, okay.
In some people's mind, it is, and it's justice, but is it morally and ethically correct justice?
Yeah.
Because I mean, that
know.
guy was responsible for a lot of deaths.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, what did you think about Superman's parents and going back to Smallville in his little room, and the punk music?
I was gonna actually look and see if the Crab Joys was the real band. I bet you they are, because James Gunn usually.
They had a song during the credits.
Yeah, and I was kind of wondering if that was that them.
Yeah, that's what it said on the credits, and so the Mighty Crab Joys. No, I think it's just a DC Universe thing.
Okay. I did think, like, of course, Paul Kent's still alive, but I did think they were like kind of old, portrayed as like
who,
the mom and Pa Kent.
Oh, yeah.
It was almost like Grandpa and Grandma Kent, but I mean, I guess Superman's older, so.
Yeah, but still, like, when Henry Cavill did it, I don't think they appeared that old. But I did like, they came off very wholesome and cut like country folk, and they love their son. I thought they were good. it wasn't a predictable couple, and I think that that's exactly who they are. They're just a simple little
Yeah.
couple who loves their son,
Yeah.
and that's how he's such a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think I don't think there's anybody in the cast that I did not that I didn't care for. I thought everybody did a good job.
Yeah, no one stood out as being like, why are they there?
Yeah.
Did you notice James Gunn's brother was in it?
Yeah.
What,
Mhm.
Maxwell something?
Maxwell Lord.
Yeah. Who is that? Should we be looking out for him?
Well, he's I think he's like a tech giant, I think.
Mm.
I think. But I don't know. I mean, I do agree with you though. I like the lighter tone
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to the Snyder universe where it's so dark and everything. So,
what do you think of the whole social media and the news spreading that Captain America, Superman, and the message about how quickly it spread, and people were just hating on him all of a sudden?
it's because he had all them cyber monkeys.
Cyber monkeys. Oh yeah, up in the doing all the hashtags and everything.
Yeah.
That was funny, but also scary. Okay, and
I do think that like that was resolved like really quick though. The whole thing with his that Kryptonian message. Everybody's just like, oh, it's like Lex Luthor's like just slandering him, and it's like everybody's like, okay, we love you again.
Well, I didn't know. Somebody should have. Maybe that blonde girl. But when he comes in and yells about how human he is, when is that? About the best
With
part
the
of
dog?
him. No, when Superman comes in and he yells, the best part of me is my human side because I make mistakes. And he says that's what I embrace is my humanity. And I felt like someone should have been recording that with a cell phone and then that gone viral. That would have counterbalanced his parents' message.
Or if he would have just said, hey, I made up that part about his parents.
But they didn't. Who would have said that?
I mean, if that would have came out that that was all
that it was
just a made up thing, that it was
AI.
something fabricated by Lex Luthor.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like that's what they're gonna do.
No,
I was hoping
doesn't.
that's
But
what
I think it would have been a tighter story.
Yeah.
Like if they would have done that.
Well, and honestly, if you love your son, don't tell him to kill an entire race.
Yeah. Just kill him. Get you a harem on the planet and just.
It was terrible, and I'm just gonna say, I wanted to take my nephew to this, and he's 9 years old, and I'm glad I didn't because of that message.
Just dominate the planet. I don't know.
Oh, and the Russian roulette scene. So, like, this movie's not meant for little kids, even though it looks more colorful and stuff. It still has some intense.
Of course, it wasn't
themes.
like at least it wasn't like super graphic,
right?
On that, but still, I mean, you don't want give kids any ideas. They might be, it's not suitable for.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely,
definitely not.
And what did you think about I was a little bit confused at the beginning. Then it, 3,500 centuries ago, blah 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 blah. 3 seconds ago, Superman lost his first fight. Yeah. Did you like that?
I thought that was okay. That was fine.
But what they didn't tell us, he came here. Let's show him at Smallville. Let's show him growing up. Let's show him, like losing his parents or his dad. No, don't say.
Yeah. Which he didn't. I mean, and this one, that's what's different. He didn't. He hadn't lost his father yet. Which I was watching. I don't know. Something, but they were talking about they could have done it just like a montage, like an opening credit montage of all that, just like quick snippets. That would have been a good way to handle it too.
But I liked it because it was like
I think everybody knows
things. Here we go.
I think everybody, knows how Superman came to be Superman. Yeah. but I do think too, like I was saying, it's like if you're a clone, you'd be like equally matched. I don't think he'd get his butt whipped that bad. It's like quit hitting yourself. I mean, because the whole movie, I'd say he just got his butt kicked.
Yeah, he did a lot, and
Yeah,
he's
I
supposed to
mean,
be. Yeah, I didn't
yeah,
get that either. He was getting beat up a lot, and
yeah,
we're starting off the movie where they say he hasn't lost a fight.
yeah, yeah.
But maybe the whole point was he was losing these fights because Lex had this new technology and all that stuff. But I don't know.
You knew it was, excuse me. You knew it was going to be a clone anyway. Whenever like you got there and the Fortress of Solitude opened up, it's just like, oh, it opens up with DNA.
I didn't know it because I thought maybe Lex had just like a pocket of something, like it's something in his Ziploc bag, like his hair, like a snipping of his hair or something.
Yeah.
Because like if it
Well, he
opens up
did,
with DNA,
and he grew it into a.
what?
I said he did have a snippet of his hair.
He did.
That he cloned and made.
No, I know, but I
and
thought
made-
maybe he just had it in his pocket. Somehow he had something like Hermione had the cat hair and she turned into a cat. Um, maybe that was he just had it in his pocket. Not that the whole human being was a clone of him.
Mhm.
I didn't see that coming. And when he took it off, I was like, why can't you cut the clone's hair? I mean, the clone's hair is cuttable.
Well, not really.
Why not?
He's Superman.
Yeah, but the clone had like long hair.
Yeah.
What, just to make him
Well,
look like an evil twin?
well, well, for one thing,
Yeah.
well, I guess it doesn't matter because they're wearing different outfits. But like,
Tell the difference.
I mean, Superman shaves with his like laser. I mean, you can't just take a pair of scissors and cut his hair. So
Yeah, but the clone has the same abilities as Superman. He did laser eyes.
well, maybe he likes being punk rock, man.
He really loves the crab joys in his
Yeah.
cloneness.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah. He doesn't have to worry about keeping an alter ego where he has like a perm.
Like who?
When he's Clark Kent.
Oh, you know his hair. I've been watching. It's all reels for Superman. I've just been going past on my phone, and that's his real hair. That's what his real hair does.
Mm.
So the Clark hair is what his hair is like in real life,
Yeah.
and then the smooth back is not.
Yeah. But I mean, like he didn't have to worry about fooling anybody. So it's just, let my hair grow.
Yeah, yeah.
So
what did you think about Lois?
she was fine. I
Is
like
she
Lois.
also the girl that plays Marvelous Miss Maisel?
I don't know because I've never seen Marvelous Miss Maisel.
I think it's her. Yes, it's her. It's Rachel Brosnahan. She talks really fast in Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right, and then we haven't really what'd you think of Nicholas Hoult?
I thought he
About a boy.
He was a lot better than the last Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I loved when Crypto came and got him. He thought he was gonna fight Superman, and then Crypto comes in.
Yeah. I didn't see like Christopher Reeve's son was in it.
Oh yeah, he was a news reporter.
I didn't catch him.
And now that you say it, I didn't catch him either. William Reeve. Oh, he was when they. Apparently, he was multiple scenes. He was a newscaster.
Mm.
He was a special reporter, and then he's at the desk for one scene. That's nice they did that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, any other thoughts? I think it was good. I'm looking forward to another one if they do another one.
Yeah.
It's not a disappointment. Like there are movies out there that multiple MCU recent movies that were like, oh, disappointed that.
Yeah.
This movie's not like that.
Well, like I said, I liked it better than I thought I would. I was pleasantly surprised.
Yes. Also, he's a Steelers fan. He has to be.
Because he's the man of Steelers.
Yeah. His cape should be a terrible towel. Although I'm not really
There
sure
you
how
go.
this next season's going to go, and I'm not looking forward to it. Anyway, want to do just some quick Superman trivia?
Sure.
You don't have to get them right because
I
it's
probably
just for
won't.
fun. I only got about maybe 5 of them, and 3 of them I were purely guesses, and I just happened to get them right. We got 10. Number 1.
All
What
right.
is Clark Kent's middle name? I have this comes from usefultrivia.com. I'm getting them straight from there because I didn't have time to research questions. So it's either Walter, Thomas, Joseph, or Jacob.
I'm gonna go with L.
No, that's
Cal L.
that's his last name, right?
Oh, I guess it is House of L. Joseph.
Good job, Clark Joseph Kent. All right, what's the name of the dimensional plane where Kryptonian criminals were exiled for their crimes?
The Phantom Zone.
You got 2, Phil.
Wow.
Booyah. What supervillain killed the Man of Steel in Superman 75?
Doomsday.
You're getting them, bud. Which of Superman's sweethearts became the super heroine known as Insect Queen?
Oh. Is it Cat?
Would you like options?
Sure.
Now, I don't know if it's Lana or Lana, but Lana Lang, Lori Lamaris, Lila Laurel, or Lois Lane.
I'd say Lana.
Who?
Lana? Lana Lang? There you go.
Oh yeah, sir, you have not missed a single one. That didn't count.
She's a Lang Manus.
Good one. Good one. Okay, who is the natural father of Daily Planet, editor Perry White's son, Jerry?
What was it again? I'm sorry.
Who is the natural father of Daily Planet, editor Perry White's son, Jerry? That is a confusing question. Who is the natural father of Perry White's...
Biological father?
Yeah, so Perry White's son is Jerry, but who's his real father? Who's Jerry's real father? Would you like options?
Clark Kent, because he came to the planet to overtake it and spread his Kryptonian DNA.
No, that's a good guess if you went by this
according
movie.
to his mom.
Here are your options: Bibbo Bibowski, Emil Hamilton, Bizarro Perry White, or Lex Luthor.
What was the second one you said?
Emil Hamilton?
I'm going with old Emil Hamilton.
No, it's Lex Luthor.
Okay, that's weird.
Good guess. The question was confusing. Okay, who created Superman?
Oh, you mean the comic book? I mean, you're talking about like the...
In 1933.
Oh, give me a multiple
choice.
Multiple choice.
It's
Stan Lee.
Jerry Siegel and Stan Lee, Jack Kirby and Bob Kane, Bob Kane and Joe Shuster.
I know it's...
Or Joe Shuster and Jerry Siegel.
Bob Kane. No. Bob Kane and Jerry Seinfeld. Bob Kane's Batman. So, I mean, I know he did Batman. Is this the last one?
This is number 6.
Huh?
What? The last.
What was the answer?
answer.
You never said the answer.
You mean Joe Shuster and Jerry Siegel?
Yeah, was it that? Okay.
Schuster and Siegel, attorneys at law.
I know it wasn't like Kirby. He did like he did Marvel. He was the artist for Marvel.
I know the name Jack Kirby and Bob
did.
Kane and Stan Lee, of course.
I think Jack Kirby did like Fantastic Four, I think.
That sounds familiar. Siegel and Schuster created Superman in 1933, but the character was repeatedly rejected until DC finally took a chance on the Man of Steel in 1938.
Mm.
Okay, what member of the Superman family died in Crisis on Infinity Earths? We talked about the
It was
character today.
Ma-
We talked about the
in
character
the in
today.
this in the Superman family.
Uh-huh.
It was a Supergirl.
While other members of the Superman family simply cease to exist, Supergirl actually dies in Crisis on Infinity Earth number 7. Anyway, when did Lois and Superman first kiss? Now, this is a list of issues. Superman number 3, Action Comics number 1, Action Comics number 124, or Superman 248. So it's basically asking the beginning or later on in either Superman.
Action Comic 3.
There's no Action Comic. There's Superman 3.
Superman 3. Which is probably wrong. Oh, was it? Okay.
That's right. Good. It didn't take Lois long to fall in love with the Man of Steel in Superman number 3, 1940. Superman saves both Lois and a town from a flood, and she rewards him with a kiss.
Well.
Superman smooch. Okay. What is Superman's Kryptonian name?
Kal-El.
Kal-El. Finally, last question, Phil. I think you've only missed 2. What was the name of Superman's birth mother?
Martha L.
Would you like options?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'll know it if I hear it. I know it's.
2 of these are going to be fun with me pronouncing them. Zala, Faora, Lara, or Kara?
Is Laura.
Yeah. Ooh, round of applause.
Yeah. I did. Yeah. No, you're too kind. You're too kind. I knew. Yeah.
Good job. You did great. You thought you were going to do well.
Yeah, I did better than I thought I was going to do.
Yeah.
So.
Good job. All right. Well, that ends this episode. Phil, we need to do a Jurassic World one.
Mm-hmm.
And Lord of the Rings trio episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So that's the plan for coming up. I feel like there's I have a Harry Potter thing lined up with somebody that I know. But she wanted to talk. Yeah, go for it.
I was just going to say, have you seen any of the casting for?
Yes. And I made a post with the little kid. And he's cute. And I hope him the best. And I can't help it. It has nothing to do with him. I want the best for him. But it just feels wrong.
Have you seen the Dursleys?
No, I have not. Here, you want me to get them on here? I think I know how to do this. Oh, here we go.
I mean,
like that?
Yeah. Yeah, she has blonde hair, but like he's like
I thought they're supposed to be heavy set.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're not heavy. He's got like a dad bod, but he isn't like heavy. And he looks like a freaking serial killer. I mean,
I was gonna say, yes.
like like one of these crime show biopics. He looks like, you know what I mean? He looks like
with a real 80s top on,
and like the glasses and stuff. I mean, he looks like, and then like look at Dudley. I mean, he's like, that's Dudley.
Yeah, that's not. But I'm gonna have to reread the books and see if that's spot on because they're saying it is.
I don't think so. And then like with that hoodie that Harry's wearing, I mean that should be like 2 or 3 times too because it's Dudley's. I mean he was like it should be way overweight and he gets the hand-me-down. So that's And then Dudley doesn't look heavy. I mean,
Mm-mm. And that's supposed to be, that's the whole point of them.
it did take place in the '90s, and that is kind of a '90s windbreaker. But I mean, that just doesn't look to me. Of course, I mean, I guess you got to wait and kind of watch it, but it just doesn't.
No, that's more
Maybe,
accurate. I
yeah.
mean, but we are biased, but
But at least like Petunia does have blonde hair, which I mean, I think
is that
she was
Petunia
blonde
back
in the.
there?
I think it's
Or
like
is
that
it this
lady
lady?
to the. I think it's that lady right there.
Okay. She looks like K+8.
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't look like Mr. Dursley. I mean, he doesn't look like he's over like Grunning's drills or whatever. like,
Yeah. I
and,
don't know.
like I feel like in the movies, like
There's the kids.
I mean, it was set in the '90s. I think the kids they did a good job, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just you're used to seeing a certain person, so
Yeah, I mean, like, look at his shirt there.
yeah. But like, I mean, it's supposed to be set in the '90s, and
Mm-hmm.
the movie's really kind of nondescript, but it's like British, so I don't know if he looks way more British in the movie than I
Yeah.
mean the clothing, but I mean I
Who's that?
Dumbledore.
That's not John Lithgow, is it?
See, if that is, I don't like it that they gave him because that looks like the same outfit. They need to have a new robes and stuff. I don't think that was John Lithgow. I think that was just like them saying it's like John Lithgow was confirmed. They have a picture of Hagrid. Again, you're so used to seeing somebody. Yeah,
Hmm. I don't know. It's just weird for me. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just, it's,
bad.
I don't know. It's not bad. It's almost like,
Yeah, you're used to seeing something. It's like an alternate universe. It's like, oh my goodness, it's like,
yeah, no, it truly is. It's like an alternate universe, and everyone, and these kids who didn't really grow up with it that are now
yeah,
us, but
yeah.
like 20 years ago.
That kid doesn't look rascally enough to be like Harry Potter.
I think he looks okay for Harry Potter. I do think he
But he
looks
doesn't. He
fine.
doesn't look mischievous
Yeah,
enough. He doesn't look like he's gonna sneak out with invisibility cloak and get into trouble. He looks too innocent. Look at that.
well, and Hagrid looks like a businessman Hagrid to me. Like with the
He looks like something off a set of like Monty Python.
and
He's
I'm
a
not
Monty Python Hagrid.
and I'm not saying anything. I hope it's a success. I would love if
Yeah,
the series has more detail in it and all that stuff. But if they're already lacking on the detail of the
yeah,
clothing and lacking on the weight of
yeah,
Mr. Dursley and Dudley,
yeah.
I don't know. That upsets me a little bit
Well,
now.
here's the thing. Like, let's use this analogy. All right, like back when Van Halen was touring, they were notorious. Like in the contract, it was always like, "I want 1,000 brown M&Ms in my dressing room,"
Okay.
and people just thought they were eccentric. But what they did is they put that in there because if they got there and they knew there was 1,000 brown M&Ms like in a jar, they knew they read the contract and everything was right, and they didn't have to go through and do a second sound check because they knew stuff was taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like with this, it's like if you can't even get, they said they're doing this so they can be more book accurate. If they can't even do the casting book accurate,
Right.
the rest of it's not going to be.
Yeah.
They're going to change other stuff. So it's kind of like the M and M's. You can look at it and be like, oh well, if they aren't even doing the casting right, then
Yeah, if
they're
the
going to
M&Ms
change.
aren't here, then
There's going to be problems elsewhere because they aren't even taking the time to get the casting right.
okay, Nick Frost will probably be fine.
Yeah.
I don't have a main issue. It's not really issues. It's just kind of like I'm so used to riding a bike and now you're making me, go on a scooter. It's
Yeah.
still transportation, but it's different and I feel uneasy on it,
Yeah.
I I hope they do well. I love that people. It's going to get a new generation of Harry Potter lovers.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. But and that probably wasn't the best phrase to use, Harry Potter
Yeah.
lovers, but supporters. But I don't know.
Um,
I'm fine they're doing it. It's just
I am too, but I mean
I'm going to be
it's like
critical.
a really well. That's the thing. It's going to be very difficult to do it and not kind of step on toes because the others kind of like when you compare it
Yeah.
to the other. Everybody grew up with it, and it's been like what I mean.
But here we.
And with me, like I didn't read the books until I saw the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't on my radar. I was like, "Oh, that trailer looks good," and I went and saw the movie. And then I went through and read it and caught up to,
Mm-hmm.
because I think at that point they were up to Goblet of Fire. It just came out. But when I read the books, that's who I pictured is there. I didn't have any
Those people.
preconceived. Yeah, by reading it, I didn't have any preconceived ideas of what they looked like.
So
To me, it was like,
I had a classmate, and we actually saw him at Final Boss Con. Shout out to Ross if you're listening. Um, he, I remember this because I was like, dude, you're not watching the movies, but he refused to watch any movies until the last book came out and he read it, so that his opinion or picture in his head of the characters and scenery weren't altered by the movies. I don't know how he could. I would love to know what his thoughts are, but
yeah,
did he get influenced? Because like once you became an adult, you got social media, or once the final book came
yeah.
out, we were in college.
You at
He
least saw
had to have seen,
pictures. I mean, like,
yeah.
and I would say that. I mean, obviously, you're going to want to read the books before you see the movies because if I went in and saw some of those movies without reading the books, I'd have no idea what was going on. I even in college,
Yeah.
I wrote a paper comparing, uh, like we had to do a comparative paper, and I had to write, comparing something to something. I did the movie to the book of Half-Blood Prince,
Yeah. I think you
uh,
gave me a copy
and
of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just like I mean, because they did not do it justice. I mean, there wasn't any kind of gravitas that Snape was, in the movies,
Mm-mm.
just like I'm the Half Blood Prince, but they didn't give a reason. They didn't delve into any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, um, and it was just like, oh, okay. It's the last thought. It's like I'm the Half Blood Prince. See ya. Peace out. Um, but it's different when you're reading the book because like Harry's like idolizing this person. He can't stand Snape, but he's idolizing this,
Mm-hmm.
reading that textbook. It's just this guy's a genius and
It's like
he's
the she's
amazing
all
and
that of
yeah,
Harry
and
Potter.
he's like he's winning, winning all this clout and stuff in class because he's like amazing at doing like potions, and then he finds out it's just like someone he can't stand. So he
Yeah.
kind of got a little bit better perspective on Snape, a little bit more respect for him, even though he couldn't stand him because
Mm-hmm.
he's like, oh yeah, well he's a great
But I'll be interested because like they didn't involve spew at all and all that
yeah.
those little details that
Well,
I'm
and
sure will be in the series.
that is yeah, and that's that was the point of it. They're like we can really delve into that stuff by doing the series because you can spend like a series or a season or two seasons on one book instead of just an hour and 40 minutes. I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
have to cut some of that out.
Yeah.
Um, but like I said, if just watching the movies, I wouldn't understand like hardly any of it. Well, later movies, I mean, I think the first two were like spot on adaptations, but they were smaller books.
But here's my thing. We've got a picture of Nick and the Dursleys. The
Mm-hmm.
very first scene should be Lithgow dropping Harry off. Why haven't we seen Lithgow?
Um, I mean, not necessarily because they don't film it in order.
I want it
I
filmed
mean,
in order. I want to see, I want to see Dumbledore. I'm actually excited about him. I think he'll be good. I was always upset about Gambon,
yeah.
and I
I
want to
think
see
Richard
how he
Harris was
does it.
perfect. He had that
Mm-hmm.
twinkle in his eye, man.
Mm-hmm.
He had it. He was Dumbledore, and then I think John Lithgow can have that sparkle, but he's not British. I mean, so that's kind of like a sticking point,
Yeah,
just
but
because like
he
all
kind
the
of comes
original
off
movies.
as an
Yeah,
English
yeah,
theater
yeah.
guy.
Which he's done English like roles before, and he does a good accent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, that was a mandate by J.K. Rowling during the movies that all the actors had to be
Yeah.
European, British. I wonder who they're going to get to play Gilderoy.
Lockhart.
Yeah,
I think it should still be.
I mean that's going to be. They probably haven't cast yet because that's going to be like, probably they won't film that for probably 3 years. But I do hope that whoever they get will be in Order of the Phoenix. Have a that cameo in the hospital and
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
the way they picked on Snape and
I mean,
they.
if you break that down, that's really sad. I think Lily loves Snape.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck happened that she married James?
Yeah,
Just she didn't have a
I
strong
think
enough
they did.
will to ignore
Yeah,
him.
and then I think another thing too is like in the book it goes into great detail, um, describing Snape,
Yeah,
how he was like sallow and he had like a you know so a lot of the characters they don't go into a lot of detail on what they look like, and they did with Snape, and so that's a sticking point with some people.
yeah. I think that'll be fine. Luke Thalon is Quirrell.
Yeah,
Well, that looks like his son, so it could be the same guy. I don't know. It's just weird. Every single role, it's weird to see another person in it. It's because these
yeah,
people were them for 20 years, even till now. That is the filch that we know. I don't
yeah,
know. I mean, I don't. I feel bad for these guys, the new guys, because it's not their fault, and I want them to do well. But there's still. It's almost like saying, "Hey, you have to like your stepmother better than your real mother." I didn't know. um, Mrs. Weasley. Oh, is she? She's from Poldark, isn't she?
yeah. You know who would have been good as Molly Weasley is? Did you ever watch uh, Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Donna, you remember that companion?
There's so many.
It was David Tennant years. It was like after,
Oh yeah, Catherine Tate.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think she'd make a good.
I don't know, but I like her. She's from not Poldark. Where's she from? She's from
Yeah,
the
I don't know.
doctor with the who doesn't like blood. It's also named after shoes. Doc Martin. Doc Martin. See, Draco Malfoy is Tom Felton. You can't.
Yeah, but I heard like Tom Felton say he wouldn't mind playing Lucius.
Oh, that would be. But that would be weird.
Yeah,
No, that would be like multi-universe type stuff. No. Oh, Johnny Flynn's playing the. Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know who that is. So.
Oh, he's an actor. I don't think he's aggressive enough. We'll see. They're actors. I find it more of as like a passive character. Hmm. Seamus Finnegan. Oh my gosh. He's cute. Look at his freckles.
Yeah, he could be. I could see him as Seamus.
See now they're having characters that didn't have as big a part in the movies. It seems like Parvati, whatever you wanted to call her, is going to be
Paparazzi.
Pavarotti. I was thinking
That's her sister, Paparazzi.
Pavarotti. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Lavender Brown. See, Lavender Brown doesn't get introduced until later in the films. So already
Yeah.
introducing her as a younger character
Well,
is interesting.
Lavender Brown was in the movies. There was a different actress playing her, like
I don't remember
until she
her
got a big
though.
part in. Yeah, she was. She was. Yep. So.
This hurts me. Just hurts me. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
doesn't match. No. Fudge isn't supposed to be somewhat attractive. He's supposed to be an old yucky politician.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they might make him look. I mean, like Mr. Dursley actually looked. I
Yeah,
mean,
he looked like
they're going to make him look worse than that. But I mean, he was like quite a striking figure, like in that picture. I mean,
mm. I mean, now you look at that kid. He does look like he can be a little jerk.
yeah. Well, the face, he's just not heavy enough. So I mean, they
No.
might put him in a fat suit or something.
Yeah, but he's got the same haircut, kind of. I think he'll be good.
Yeah.
Because I've seen him in other things, and yeah.
I wonder if you ever see the original actor. I mean, of course, John Hurt passed away, but I wonder if any of like if they would get any of the actors just to reprise their roles.
I don't want them to. If you're gonna do it, recast them all. Don't bring in other ones, because then it's like you're just copying and pasting. Yeah, who's gonna be Voldemort?
There's a top pick for him. I'm trying to think who it was, like the fans, but
Yeah.
oh,
Killian? No.
I know people were fan casting. Yeah, Cillian Murphy. That was like, I mean, he kind of looks like Voldemort. I think he can do an okay job.
Don't tell my sister that. She loves Killian. I like Killian
Well,
too.
so
But
you don't like Ray Fiennes? I mean, he did a good job playing Voldemort.
no, I like Ray Fiennes. I mean, he did play the Scarecrow and stuff, and he can do a villain. I mean, Killian's an awesome actor. Yeah, maybe he could do it. But then my sister's gonna be like, I have a crush on Voldemort. I wonder.
Well, I mean, Ray Fiennes is an attractive person too. I mean, a lot of people had a crush on him. I mean, he was like kind of a heartthrob back in the day.
I have lots. There he is, right here. Lots of things to think about.
Well, I'm up for anybody to, we'll see. Like, I'll give him a chance. I haven't seen a lot of the people in shows, so I have no idea what to expect.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick Frost, I have.
I think the one I'm most optimistic about there is the casting for Mrs. Weasley. That one stood out to me.
Yeah.
We'll see.
What is Papa Estiadu been in? I've heard he's a good actor.
The Lazarus Project, Gangs of London, The Outrun, Murders on the Orient Express, Hamlet.
Oh, was he on? He was in which Murder on the one with Kenneth Branagh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have to go back and watch that. I didn't realize he was in that.
Young policeman.
Oh, okay.
You probably didn't know.
Was he in like?
He's done a lot of Shakespeare.
Yeah. Was he in Kenneth Branagh's Shakespeare, like Hamlet? Because there's been like
King Lear. Yeah, he did a Hamlet. I don't know if it's Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet. Oh, it's an all-black cast of Hamlet.
Oh.
Midsummer Night's Dream, King Lear. I have a feeling these are all stage productions.
I'm gonna hold off like judgment until I like actually see it. I mean, because if back when they were casting the original, I might have been like, well, that person doesn't look like.
Well, we're
so
either
and so,
going
or I don't
to.
Think I'll do.
There's two reactions we're either gonna have. We're either gonna have.
Yeah.
Or.
Game over, man. It's game over.
There you go.
And then we're just gonna say.
I'm just a tourist. Great Scott.
That's it. I'm done with the soundboard.
But I do think the cast looks. Most of them look promising, spot on. My only thing is like the Dursleys. I don't.
Yeah. We'll we don't have the money or the talent to produce it ourselves, so let's just see what they do.
Yeah. Yep, that's their their money.
Yeah.
But I mean, just don't screw it up because I mean, as I said, if you screw it up, then it's just you ain't gonna have like 10 years of it. So
That's true. What if they screw it up and then like 2, 3 seasons in they stop? There's no way that's gonna happen. You know the kids are gonna love it. It's gonna be like Stranger Things, and it's gonna be big. But the thing is, like we waited for the movies to come out. When the movies came out, there was no other place to watch it. There was like no other
yeah,
media with it. But now, if these kids are like, I want to know what happens next season, they just watch the movie.
yeah. But the movie, and like I said, I would not. I think the movies were a good supplement to the books, but they weren't a good substitute
Oh
because
no.
you miss so much.
Well, that's the same with any movie.
So I mean, you could get like it's like the Cliff Notes version.
Yeah.
I mean, they could run watch the movie, but
Yeah. If you had a test in the
supposedly
morning, watch a movie.
supposedly these are going to be a lot more, you know, in detail.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, I just hope they don't screw it up.
Amen. Ditto.
And I kind of wonder too. It's like, is this generation, are they Harry Potter literate? I mean, how many people
Reddit.
have read it? I mean, actually, anybody that's under like 20, like, you know,
Yeah, there's some people that have just
because
watched
those
the
books,
movies.
well, but
Or even have watched any.
like that generation grew up with the books. I mean, it spanned like, I mean, how many years did it take for, like, I know, like, what was it, 2014 that the last movie came out and the book
2011.
started? Was it 2011?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was 2011. And then the first book came out, what, 98, 97, something like that?
Mm-hmm.
And then the first movie was in 99 or 2000?
I was in 6th grade when I first read it because it was assigned in class and we read a chapter like a day.
Yeah. And that was like a whole different, this whole different world back then anyway, because like nowadays, well, I mean, you think about it, it's like back then books only came out when they first came out. The only way you get them was a hardback, and that'd be like, $40.
Oh, we got them
But now it's
paperback
just
through the school though, because they gave us a cheaper deal through the school.
But it wasn't a while before it. I mean, they eventually came out in paperback, but when they first came out, it was hardback. And like nowadays, you just download it because it'd be an ebook. Because I remember like your sister and I, like when the last book came out,
stood in line.
Like, yeah, we stood in line at Walmart because we had them pre-ordered and like, and then like everybody was like talking because it's like, oh, what do you think's going to happen? But as soon as they started passing out those books, everybody was dead quiet because they were reading while they waited to check out. You one person in the family to get it and like hurry up and read it, and then you pass it.
I don't know about you, but I like the feel of a page turn. Like the feel of turn. You accomplish something. You read this page. You get to manually turn the page and start in the feel of the page and the feel of the cover. A digital doesn't have any of that.
It doesn't, but there are advantages that kind of outweigh. But at one point, I had so many books. It's like, what do you do with them all?
You keep them
until you can build a house out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
sell
it is
them and
nice.
then buy a house.
Yeah. And then there's not too many books I mean, some books I reread, but others it's just like a casual read. That was a good story, but I'm never going to read it again. So
yeah.
I mean, I guess that's what the library's for. But it is nice to be able to go.
Libraries are great, people. Go to your local library.
It is nice to be able to go someplace and just like, I got a whole library at my fingertips.
Yeah.
With your Kindle, because it's a digital library. You just download it and go.
Well, and I have Hoopla, Canopy, and Libby, which are all through the local library, and you can watch free movies. I mean, you're limited to how many you can have each month, but you can download audiobooks. You can download books that you can read, and it's all free through the library. I just listened to The Importance of Being Earnest. All right, Philbo. Hey, maybe we should close out the episode.
Maybe.
Surprise, surprise.
right, bye, guys.
See ya.
There we go.